Madeline Radcliffe, and what my project on today is Are We Living in a Dystopian Society by Madeline Radcliffe. My viewers today is Justin and Erica, and then obviously I have a group, Duber, and Spooky watching too. And then my criteria, main ideas. So I want y'all to form your own opinions or ideas if we are living in a dystopian society. And in your own mind, what can you do to make sure that we aren't going into destruction? And what is a dystopian society? A dystopian society is a society where the citizens live in fear, oppression, misery, and a loss of individuality and control. Alright, so I'm going to show y'all a picture, and you're going to tell me how you feel. Maybe about 30 seconds to look over the overall picture, and then we'll talk about it and discuss it over some questions. So here's the picture. Alright, I think about 30 seconds is probably up. So here are my questions. What emotion do you feel first when you look at the picture collage? Erica?
I feel scared, maybe some madness, and just the same overall some places. Justin, you want to bounce off of that?
Stressed and fearful.
Stressed and fearful? Awesome. And then what does anything in the picture remind you of a personal experience?
How everyone looks the same, like school-wise, everyone is kind of following the same thing, doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Justin?
Guy in the top left looks like a dictator or maybe a president speaking to his people.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And then what part of the picture makes you feel calm, sad, happy, or uneasy?
The person at the bottom over here looks very sad, and the person in the middle looks very stressed out, like something just happened.
Yeah, absolutely. So sad, stressed out. Justin, do you have anything to add?
The painting by, I think that's Van Gogh, that could be calming.
Mm-hmm.
The red picture where everyone looks the same could be calming for people not looking differently, not getting bullied, all that stuff.
But what about the one guy breaking through? He's taking off his hat and everything to look different.
Well, that's the individuality part. If you want to do that, you can. But other than that, everyone just is probably in a calm state. Stressful with some pictures. That's it.
Absolutely. And then, how do the colors affect how you feel?
I feel like there's a lot of blues, a lot of reds. That can show like sadness or anger, but there's also a lot of like warm colors popping out, like yellow, and that can show hope.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree.
You agree as well? Perfect. And then what would you describe the overall emotional tone?
For the most part, I could say that they are calm because they are all the same. But you have pictures at the bottom or the middle where they are stressed out or uneasy and just sad as well.
Fear.
Fear, absolutely. And then questions about ideas. So what do you think the picture is trying to say or show?
The individuality thing, that there's not much of it. Then you also have the picture right next to it where they show like there is a little bit of trying to get out of that.
Propaganda.
Propaganda, awesome. And then what message or theme do you think the artist or photographer wants to express?
That it's not a good thing,
That's not a good thing.
that there can be hope and that you can get out of it, and that it's good to be your own person.
Absolutely. Justin, you have anything to add?
Definitely trying to show that we don't need to go towards this society. We need to keep individuality and just free expression.
Keep our rights, absolutely. And then what story do you think is happening in this image? So I'm going to show a little bit of picture of the eyeball. What do you think is happening in this image? A lot of people might think it's someone's looking over you. It's like AI is always your daily life tracking. What in your personal life do you think is someone's always watching over you?
Every app allows tracking, facial recognition. CCTV cameras, red light cameras, license plate readers, just cameras everywhere.
Perfect. Erica, do you have anything to add on that?
I mean, the government's always watching.
The government's always watching. Awesome. And then, does the picture make you think about any social issues or big ideas?
People getting oppressed. You can definitely see in a couple of pictures towards the left. Individuals are trying to stand out, or maybe get a lot of other people to stand out. But the government, you can take the idea of the government oppressing these people to stay the same.
Yeah. Erica?
I agree.
You totally agree? Perfect. And then what symbols or objects stand out and what they might represent? So like one thing I think is the light bulb. So normally when you live in a society you aren't probably able to think freely and all of that, and I like that. And then what image stands out to you, Justin?
Keep your hope at the top.
Keep your hope.
Definitely the artist or whoever did this put that in there for a reason. Just to stay strong and keep on doing what you're doing keep on fighting for your freedom.
And I think the picture at the bottom, the painting, very much gives hope.
Gives hope.
That there is individuality. And yeah.
To think on to better things. Perfect. And then questions about interpretation. What questions does this picture make you wonder? So I'm gonna go ahead and point at this one. What makes you wonder about what's going on?
Maybe people are standing together, trying to get away from it, working together to do that.
Working together.
Unity is always stronger than individual fighting.
So working together as one instead of getting oppressed by one is always better. Awesome. And if you could step inside the picture, what would you see? What would you do or feel? So going back on that picture of the two holding hands, how would you feel? Like, would you want to work with other citizens to make everything better, or would you be okay with just letting things happen?
I feel like in this society you probably wouldn't want things to just continue to happen. I would rather work together with somebody because it's always better to work with more than just yourself, get things actually done.
Absolutely.
What I look at it as is, it's like that feeling when you go into a fight alone, you never know what's going to happen, you're a little fearful. But when you go in there with someone or a group of people, you definitely feel a lot stronger and more confident in your skills.
Perfect. Well, that concludes our lesson for today. I hope you have learned a lot about my presentation, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.